Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're diving into the world of system design interviews. These interviews are a crucial part of landing a job at many tech companies and can often feel overwhelming. This video will provide insights into the process, what to expect, and how to effectively approach these interviews. By the end, you will learn how to master the art of system design interviews so you can build scalable solutions confidently. So, what exactly is a system design interview? It's a technical interview where you, as a candidate, are tasked with designing large-scale distributed systems to solve real-world problems. It is not just about knowing the technologies, it is also about how you apply the technologies. The primary purpose of this interview is to evaluate your ability to think through architecture decisions and handle complexity at scale. System design interviews are more open-ended and require a good understanding of the different components that make up a large-scale system. During a system design interview, interviewers evaluate candidates on several key areas. Problem solving, breaking down complex problems into manageable components, is important. This involves understanding the problem statement, identifying the core requirements, and proposing a solution. Understanding computer science fundamentals like CAP theorem, and making informed decisions about trade-offs is important. System design is always about choosing the right trade-offs. Scalability, designing systems that handle millions of users, is another key area. Finally, explaining technical concepts clearly and concisely is evaluated. Communication is a very important skill to have. A structured approach can make system design interviews less daunting. The System Design Lifecycle Framework provides a step-by-step method to tackle these problems. First, clarify the requirements and define boundaries. Second, create a high-level architecture and component design. Third, delve into detailed implementation and optimization. Following this framework ensures a structured and comprehensive approach to the interview. These steps are not necessarily linear. The first step in the System Design Lifecycle Framework is to scope the problem. This involves clarifying requirements and defining boundaries. Key questions include: what are the core features? How many users do we expect? What's the expected scale? What are the constraints? Examples of clarifications include: is it a mobile app or a web platform? Are real-time updates required? Global or regional deployment? What are the budget and timeline constraints? The second step is to outline a high-level design or HLD. Start by identifying the core components required for the system. These often include a load balancer, application servers, a database layer, a caching layer, and a message queue. Then, create an architecture diagram. This diagram should illustrate the interaction between these components, showing the flow of data and requests within the system. These diagrams should be relatively simple and are only meant for a high-level overview. The third step is to deep dive into the components identified in the high-level design. Focus areas include scalability bottlenecks, security considerations, performance optimization, monitoring, and metrics. Key techniques to consider are horizontal scaling, database sharding, content delivery network implementation, and circuit breakers. This step involves detailed discussions on the technologies, algorithms, and strategies used to address the challenges. To excel in system design interviews, avoid common pitfalls and adhere to best practices. Pitfalls to avoid include: jumping into implementation details too early, not asking clarifying questions, ignoring non-functional requirements, silent thinking without communication. Instead, adopt these best practices. Think out loud throughout the process, start with simple estimates, discuss trade-offs explicitly, be open to iteration and feedback. Doing these things will showcase your problem-solving abilities and make the interview process smoother. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit CodeLucky.com for more such useful content.